Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to edit your map on DREAME Aqua10 roller. To edit your map, go to Map button, Map Editing button here in the top right corner, and then you can have different things to set. So let's go through everything. You can rename your map, you can back it up and restore it. That is pretty good. If something happens to your map, you can restore it later. It'll be saved on your account. You can also delete the map. You can go to map display and change what will be displayed. Like for example, floor material, I can display it or hide it. I can display or hide obstacles. I can add furniture icons. If I add furnitures, we'll get to that in a moment. I can rotate the map if I want. I can also use a 3D map if I want, but I'll leave it on 2D. You can change the room name, displaying, cleaning, preference, everything. Then in map editing, you can do a room partition. You can split rooms, so the robot knows that, and that lets you adjust various settings for those rooms separately. Let's, for example, divide this room, so let's select it, then draw a line of division. Let's divide it like that and approve. Now it's gonna be divided. And now if I were to merge it, I can click on merge and select those two rooms and merge them. I can also hide a certain room by clicking on hide and selecting a room to hide, and rename to rename a room. Let's click on the room and rename, then let's set it to living room, for example. Now when you're done, go back. If you'd like to adjust more settings, you can still click on map editing and go to floor material. Now you can click on the room that you'd like to change and click on floor material. Now you can set it to floor tile, floor horizontal, or floor vertical, or others. When I set it to vertical, there is a setting, or horizontal or vertical. There is a setting in the settings that there is a video about that you can enable, so the robot goes along the floor seams, so it just gets if my floor is vertical and it makes a vertical path, then it's better for my floor, right? The floor doesn't get destroyed by the robot hitting it all the time. I'll leave it on floor tile though and confirm. Now more things that we can find here are no-go zones and virtual walls. These are quite useful. Let's do that. So we can add a virtual wall, for example here, so the robot doesn't go past that wall. You can add a no-go zone, so the robot will not go into that zone, or a no-mop zone, so it'll go into there, but it won't mop, it'll just vacuum. Now approve it. Then there's also furniture. You can add furniture into the room, so it'll recognize everything. You can add a cleaning sequence, so you can slide to reorder rooms. Then you can also find a virtual threshold or a ramp, so the robot knows that, or a curtain, or a carpet. These are quite useful, but I can't really demonstrate it right now, but I'm gonna add a carpet. Let's add a carpet. You can do a round carpet, square carpet, or fitted carpet, and select the room where the fitted carpet is. I'll add a round carpet. You can resize it, right? And then you can approve it. You can select carpet types, and here are some pictures of medium to high pile carpet, low pile carpet, floor mats, and other carpets, so you can select that. Let's do like the a low pile carpet, approve it, and it's just gonna recommend a suitable cleaning for that type of carpet. So these are basically all the settings for editing the map. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.